Part 1. Let's start with something odd. You're holding a piece of paper, nothing fancy, just paper. But in the corner, it says $20. Strange, right? It's not backed by gold, not silver, not anything really. Still, you can buy coffee, a sandwich, even a train ticket. And nobody blinks, nobody questions it. Why? Because that piece of paper is fiat money, and it works, not because of what it is, but because people believe it works. But here's the real question. Why do we believe it? Part 2. What does fiat actually mean? The word fiat comes from Latin. It means let it be done. It sounds like something out of a royal decree, and in a way, it is. In money terms, fiat means this currency has value because the government says so, not because it's rare, not because it's shiny, not because it's backed by anything you can touch. Just because someone in power said, this has value, use it. It's value. By declaration, by decree, by shared agreement. Part 3, before fiat. When money had substance, it wasn't always this way. Long ago, money had intrinsic value, coins made of real gold, silver, copper, precious metals you could weigh and melt down. Even early paper money wasn't really money. It was more like a claim check, a receipt. It promised, this note can be redeemed for gold. Somewhere in a vault, that gold was real, tangible, countable, heavy. But in 1971, that promise ended. The U.S. officially cut the gold link. The gold standard was gone. And just like that, dollars were backed by nothing. Nothing except trust. Surprisingly, the system didn't fall apart. There was no collapse. In fact, it grew faster, bigger, more global than ever. Part 4, how fiat money actually works. So how does it work? Fiat money works because we all agree that it works. You accept $1 today because you believe that tomorrow someone else will too. That shared belief is like a giant invisible contract. Shops accept it, banks accept it, your job pays you in it, you pay rent with it. The entire economy, built on collective trust, that belief is reinforced by government authority, central bank policies, a stable, functioning economy. It's a delicate dance, and most of the time it works beautifully, but not always. Part 5. What happens when things go wrong? Here's the danger. Fiat money can be printed easily in massive amounts, and sometimes governments get carried away. They print too much, way too much. And then inflation. Prices rise, savings lose value. In extreme cases, it becomes hyperinflation. Zimbabwe, Venezuela, Weimar Germany, people needed wheelbarrows of cash to buy a loaf of bread. Their currencies collapsed, trust evaporated, because once people stop believing, fiat money becomes just paper again. Part 6. The pros and cons of fiat money. Still, fiat money has benefits. It gives governments flexibility. They can respond to crises, stimulate the economy, adjust policies in real time. It allows for faster economic growth, more innovation, more control, and it makes modern monetary policy possible, something gold-backed systems could never do well. But it comes at a cost. Money can lose value over time. Central banks hold enormous power, and the entire system depends on trust, not on metal, not on magic, just one belief. It's not perfect, but no system is. Part 7. Look around. Today, nearly every currency in the world is fiat. The US dollar, the euro, the yen. None of them backed by gold, all of them backed by trust. So next time you tap your card or hand someone a paper bill, Pause for a second and ask yourself, what really holds up the value of my money? It's not gold, it's not metal, it's not magic, it's trust, a collective agreement, an invisible thread, and trust is powerful until it's not. Curious how this trust shapes inflation, debt, or crypto? Subscribe and explore with us, because in the next video, we go even deeper